Absolutely.
Rhonda Turner, Clifton, Colorado.
Rhonda Turner, welcome. Glad to have you.
Daphne Gameiro, California.
California,
DJ out
welcome.
of Rankin, Georgia.
Rankin, Georgia. What's on, Mr. Mitchell? Appreciate to have you. Who else we got out there?
Anthony from New York.
Oh, hey,
Timothy,
Mark Anthony. Welcome, sir. New York in the house.
Timothy
Yeah.
Chen from New York.
All right, Timothy.
Jackie from
New York in the
Atlanta.
house.
Calbe, Largo, Maryland.
Largo, Maryland. Welcome, sir.
Carolyn
Arizona.
Barnett, Indianapolis.
Oh, I love it. Hey, Miss Carolyn. Welcome. Carolyn Barnett.
JoJo from Arizona.
Hey, Arizona. Miss Joe. Welcome.
Pablo from New
Tahir,
York.
Pablo from New York. I see you, Mr.
Noblet
Here.
from Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Welcome.
Tahir, Canyons, Georgia.
Hey, there you go. Georgia in the house. Welcome, guys. Well, let's.
Shahid Ali, Milwaukee.
Hey, well, Milwaukee now. Is it still cold out there?
It's nice.
It's nice. Okay.
It's nice enough.
All right.
It's mild.
Well, I know when it starts creeping around November, y'all be like, oh, man, here we go.
Busy Bird, Dale City,
Absolutely.
Virginia.
Well, listen, guys, we're going to get things rocking.
Franklin Russell from Atlanta.
Hey, Atlanta ATL in the house. Welcome, sir. Glad to have you.
Michigan is in the house.
Michigan is in the house. Michigan is in the house.
Busy Bird, Dale City, Virginia.
All right, man. I tell you. Okay, come on in the house. Welcome, guys. Well, guys, let me go ahead and mute out the lines here. We're going to get things rocking and rolling. I don't want to belabor the moment. Let me just mute out the lines there. All right, you guys should be able to still hear me. Absolutely, guys. Well, again, the guests that are just joining us, I want to welcome. Again, my name is Douglas Ford. If you didn't hear me introduce myself earlier, coming to you out of my humble abode here out of Houston, Texas. And just super fired to be able to bring you this information. Guests that we've been screaming from the rooftops now going on in the last 22 months. Okay, we're on the cusp of about 22 months. Coming up 2 years, 2-year anniversary since myself and many others that have joined forces with me with this particular project, guys. You know, I love it because, I mean, again, not to, bash any other operation. And just to let to the guests know, this is not something that needs to take you away from anything that you may be currently doing. So I just want to just put that from the outset. So we're not looking to take you from another company. Hey, if you're with another company, whatever industry it may be, affiliate marketing, network marketing, whatever, okay, it don't matter. What we're doing here literally is only everybody doing a one-time execution. We're utilizing this technology that you're going to hear about, and what it's doing, folks, is providing all of us predictable, ongoing residual cash flow at scale as we're cooperatively coming together, everybody only required to do a one-time execution. So here again, we're not here having you to come here and put in your whole life's work. No. This is literally designed to be a set it and forget it, and everyone continues to receive over and over and over by how this thing behaves, okay? So I'm going to jump right into the presentation. I'm just going to accept a couple more people in here, okay? Don't want to leave nobody out. So I'm going to share my screen. All right. Okay. Let them in here real quick. And ladies and gentlemen, we are off, as we like to say here. So folks, we are using a global cooperative bank that escalates ongoing residual cash flow. And folks, we specifically are receiving cash flow, and that's the objective here, okay? That's the purpose of this operation. Here's the reason why. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have a make money problem in the world. We don't. We all know how to go out there and make money, okay? So money is not the issue. But what is the issue that's been very elusive for about 98% of people is ongoing residual cash flow, like a streaming river of cash flow that's coming in and out of your life, in and out of your business, in and out of your community or organization, church, charity, because we have many other entities that are involved, okay? But residual cash flow, where money is coming in for us, folks, independent of us working for it. People like Warren Buffett always put out there, folks, if you're not finding ways to receive money while you're not working, you're going to be working until you die, okay? Another gentleman by the name of Robert Kiyosaki, okay? He endorses the people-to-people space, but this is the one thing that Robert always, what his mission and his cause and his passion is about, is that he says the true definition of freedom and wealth is when your residual cash flow, again, money coming in and out of your life, in and out of your business, in and out of your life, okay, where you're not having to work for it, but it exceeds your monthly bills and expenses. The reason why that's so critical, because see, we have residual bills, we have residual responsibilities, residual obligations, overhead, the whole bit, right? They come in residually like clockwork, okay? Unavoidably, they were like set up one time, and yet we're having to pay that bill over and over and over, okay? Or however often it's set up. But what we don't have is where we have income coming in from subscriptions that's coming in residually at scale. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we bring forth a solution for that only has just a one-time barrier of entry combined with a one-time low barrier of execution, okay? There again, no one's required to do this a second time, a fourth time, a fifth time, an eighth time, a 10th time. We're going to show you why everyone's only doing it one time, okay? So we're doing this, folks, by leveraging artificial intelligence and financial technology. And our solution is very clear. It is the ability to intentionally, folks, okay? See, we have all green lights here to do this. The ability to intentionally engineer ongoing residual cash flow with becoming your own funding without repayment, okay? So we don't have to necessarily rely anymore on governmental assistance or big business, okay, to provide for us, or governmental assistance, okay? Folks, we don't have to rely anymore on interest-bearing loans from banks when you start to understand that if we're able to bring our economic value together, okay, in the most fairest, most mutual beneficial way possible, without it having any human existence in the process where it's fair, it can't be hacked, manipulated, cheated, or manipulated, folks, okay? That's what you're gonna hear about on tonight. And folks, please let me say this. We're talking about something that has 100% mutual benefit. See, I love that. Because see, we're not an operation where it's just gonna be just a handful of people or those sitting at the top that are just gonna benefit here. No, folks, this is mutually beneficial, okay? Now, there is a catch to our operation. That catch is this. Ladies and gentlemen, there's gonna be zero gambling of your money, okay? So exhale on that. No risk involved, okay? We're not one of the rug pull companies talking about paying you 2%, 3%, 4%, because many of those companies, just as many of those that are starting, or just as many are going right out the window, okay? Running off and, with folks' money. We're not that. Secondly, there's no selling involved here, okay? So no MLM, no affiliate marketing, no network marketing, no direct sales, meaning that this is not going to be incumbent upon you needing any level of skill set to do. So we're not having us go down the street offering people coupon books, Bibles, and cleaning products. It's not one of those operations. Literally, ladies and gentlemen, hear me when I say this. If you're able to use Siri or use Alexa and type and press buttons, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to do very, very well here, okay? Thirdly, we're not a pyramid, okay? Because understand, in the pyramid, ladies and gentlemen, only those at the top make the money, while everybody else is doing all the work, okay? We're not that. Last but not least, my personal favorite, and I say that because I come from the industry of network marketing, direct sales, and what have you, okay? And I know it has a very, very low percentage of success rate despite what anybody tells you. There again, I'm not putting any doom and gloom because those are not my statistics. That is universally known that the people-to-people space has a 0.4% success rate. Main reason is it's always going to be incumbent upon individuals to have to do something over and over and over and over and over and over and have to make qualifications, have to hit pin levels, have to hit ranks, and have to always continue to do that in order to maintain the income. If you've been in network marketing, you know what I'm talking about, okay? But there again, that's not Douglas Ford bashing anything. That is just the numbers. See, doesn't matter if you listen to me or anybody else. The numbers are the numbers, because they say men lie, women lie, but the numbers, they just don't do it. They just don't lie, right? So folks, here again, everyone just a one-time execution that no one's gonna be required to do again, okay? So, want to make a quick disclaimer. The information shared in this presentation, folks, is not to be considered as financial advice, nor to entice anyone of any guarantees of results. It's for educational and demonstration purposes only. As members, we are not financial advisors. And folks, we're just merely sharing our personal experience with this incredible project. Ladies and gentlemen, right here is all the work that is involved that we do. Please pay close attention, okay? You can even take a screenshot of this if you need to. A one-time execution of duplication, okay? We're no MLM jungle, because folks, we're not qualifying for ranks and pin levels. So it's not gonna be something that's gonna be incumbent upon people to have to do over and over and over and over again. Because that's already proven the masses will not succeed in that type of situation. To open up an account, okay? Look how, again, we say no skill set, right? So this is the one-time low barrier of entry combined with the one-time low barrier of execution. You're gonna set up your account, just put in a first name, last name, email address, phone number, doing a one-time out of pocket. Painless, right? And guess what? You're just gonna invite 3 friends to do the exact same. That is gonna be just as painful and painless for them. Right? They're putting the first name, last name, email address, phone number. They're doing a one-time out of pocket. And they too duplicate all the above. But how many times, ladies and gentlemen? One time. One time, 3 friends do something that there's no resistance to us having success to do. Because I believe anybody can put in their first name, last name, email address, and phone number, okay? Folks, that's it. That's all. Nothing else required. All parties are in the driver's seat with this one, okay? Your inviter, you, your partners, everyone receiving social proof, real money all along the way, folks, as this is unfolding. And the reason why it continues to unfold, because everyone's having 3 partners that are also doing the same, okay? So that's the automatic growth. So we call this like an income escalator. It's not like an escalator, ladies and gentlemen. It is an escalator. But like any escalator, when you get on it, you have to at least get on it, and then what? The automation takes us up, okay? The reason why this is happening, folks, when 1 receives, 10 are receiving every single time accounts open. This is just one of our partners here that did a video screenshot of their results. And folks, you can see all the deposits that are coming in on a daily basis. You even see some of the withdrawals, because some people may ask, are people withdrawing money from this deal, Douglas? Absolutely, okay? You see some withdrawals, there's a withdrawal of $10,000. You see all the deposits, there's another withdrawal there of $5,500. You see the deposit. Now understand, ladies and gentlemen, if you read that little note down there at the bottom in yellow, as 1 is receiving, understand 10 people are also receiving simultaneously. See, we're not able to make money by ourselves based on how this thing behaves and how it's baked into the artificial intelligence that every time accounts open, 10 people are receiving every single time. So you're seeing some of those deposits, folks. They're in the hundreds and thousands there, okay? Let me share with you why that's taking place. All right, so folks, we're using exact science. That's what's built into the artificial intelligence. Every time accounts open, this happens, folks. 10 accounts prior are always receiving. See, folks, we are a bottom-up model. It's a straight success line, 100% mutual benefit. All parties, just a one-time execution. The reason why, because as this is duplicating and replicating forward, what does it say? 10 accounts prior are always receiving, okay? See, we're not this model right here, ladies and gentlemen, where it's a top-down model that you see in MLM or network marketing or in some of our governments and some of our jobs and corporations. to where it's those at the top that are receiving. But you see, it's like a bottleneck, okay? It's not a whole lot of space for a whole lot of people to become successful. So many times somebody has to die or get fired in order for people to have a promotion. And in this model, folks, it's permission, meaning that you always have to ask for permission to have a raise or permission to take a vacation and things of that nature. Over here, ladies and gentlemen, we decentralize. It's very, very important that you understand the difference, okay? So there's a battle going on right now between decentralization and centralization. Now, I'm not going to go into details and overcook your grits, but just understand, folks, we dictate this bank, okay? There's no centralized governing authority, no middle intermediaries, okay? It's just artificial intelligence that's just fairly being executed, okay? Spreading the money throughout the whole entire network as we are, okay, sharing this all over the world. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Now, I saw some folks in the audience. I'm going to use some of these names here, and I'm going to show you how this thing behaves, okay? So let's say you invited Carolyn. I saw Carolyn out there. Welcome, Carolyn. You invited Carolyn in this example, okay? Now, what does the message say at the top? Every time accounts open, what's happening? 10 accounts prior receiving always, okay? So think about it. Carolyn activated her account, but you were the only one that invited Carolyn. So you received instantly, but not only did you receive instantly and simultaneously, folks, money just went to your inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, and their inviter. Folks, if we're all scaling simultaneously, somebody explain to me who loses in that situation. But most importantly, are you seeing why everyone's only doing this one time? Make sense? So there again, we're just cooperatively coming together, everybody doing a one-time execution. Don't lose sight of that. Now watch, Carolyn is inviting her partners. When she does that, okay, how many partners is she inviting to do a one-time duplication? Just 3 partners, folks. But instead of me having names all over the place, folks, I'm just going to share this as a straight success line. So when Carolyn partners get in line on the income escalator after her, look what happens. She instantly receives. But not only did she receive money, she's just one. How many others are receiving in line previously? 9 others are receiving again, okay? But Carolyn was the only one that invited her partners. So let's say one of Carolyn's partners was 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗺𝗏, and I hope I pronounced that correctly. If I haven't, 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗺𝗏, charge it to my head, not my heart. First time pronouncing it. I think I did pretty good though. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗺𝗏 doing the one-time execution, folks. But there again, the only people that invited 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗺𝗏's partners was who? 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗏. Watch what happens. She's going to instantly receive. And just predictably, instantly and simultaneously, everybody in line previously scaled. Now, what else did Carolyn do? Somebody say nothing. Let's say one of 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗏's partners was a church or a nonprofit, okay? How many times are they doing the one-time execution, ladies and gentlemen? One time. Instantly, from the partners that get in line after them, that's, that could be the whole entire church that gets in line, okay? The members and, the pastors, the leaders, what have you, okay? Folks, we actually have on tomorrow, we're having a clergy call where it's catered to people in clergy. We kind of catered the messaging to the clergy. And folks, we have some dynamic individuals that are literally going to be sharing this, in the clergy vision and messaging. That's going to be on tomorrow. Guess what? I won't be at that meeting. Many people won't be at that meeting. But see, these presentations are going on all over the globe, ladies and gentlemen, and folk are getting started all over the place. And guess what keeps happening to our accounts? But see, this is the thing I want you to understand, that we're not like this, where it's a bunch of people doing a whole bunch of work and just those at the top are making money. See, that's not sustainable. But watch this, okay? Because this is bottom up, when all these people, or however many partners that come in from the church or nonprofit, the church instantly receive. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹𝗶𝗺𝗿 may not know anybody at this church. Carolyn may not know anybody at this church. But look what happens, folks. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗃 receives more money. Carolyn receives more money. What else did 𝗗𝗶𝘀 and Carolyn do? Folks, they could be out with their family, out running another business, out on a vacation, okay? Out serving and, just living their life, folks. And look what's taking place. But watch this. Let's say one of the partners of the church was Janice. And let's say Janice owns a business and she may be in another city, or she may be in another state, or she may be in another country. Carolyn and 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗃 don't even probably know who Janice is, okay? Because they were invited by the church or the nonprofit. Now, Janice is getting involved for her own reasons. She has a business. Businesses have overhead. See, folks, people are getting involved for their own reasons. But that's the beauty of it. We're all getting involved for our own reasons, but it's collectively scaling all of us, okay, an ongoing residual cash flow, and we're able to do with the money whatever we choose to do with it, because it's your bank, it's your money. But look, Janice invites her partners. Okay? She instantly receives, predictably, folks, instantly and simultaneously as money was coming to Janice, money came to everybody else in line prior. Let's say Janice knew some folks that were in Canada or Jamaica. Again, we're global. Folks, they're doing a one-time execution. Money is coming to them. Carolyn, 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗃, and the church or nonprofit may not know anybody in Canada. May not know anybody in Jamaica. Yeah, man. I love saying Jamaica, okay? But look what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody in line prior is going to scale and receive. There again. It's set it and forget it, folks. Okay? Let's say these people in Jamaica or Canada knew some folks in Trinidad or the UK. Folks, if it was not operating like this, ladies and gentlemen, you wouldn't have been invited to look at this presentation, if that makes sense. Those guys do the same one time. We literally just had a UK overview at 2 o'clock here in Central Time Frame, 3 o'clock Eastern. It was 8 o'clock in the UK. I wasn't even on the meeting. Many of us weren't on the meeting. But folks are getting involved for their own reasons. But look what's happening in the folks in UK. Now keep in mind, Carolyn may not know anybody in the UK. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗃 may not know anybody in the UK. The church don't know anybody. Janice don't know anybody in Trinidad or the UK. But folks, look what happens as everyone's doing a little. It's scaling everyone to potentially receive. Folks, are you seeing everybody scale, or are you only seeing Carolyn make money? Are you only seeing 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗃 make money? Are you only seeing the church or nonprofit, Janice or Canada and the folks in Jamaica just make money? Or are you seeing everybody scale? Let's say these folks, they knew some people in the Philippines or Mexico. Nobody may not even speak the language. You don't need to, because they are looking and desiring more residual cash flow just like everybody else for their own reasons, ladies and gentlemen, okay? As they receive, instantly and simultaneously, everybody that's in line prior will scale, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how it operates, okay? So, folks, we are not others. What I mean when I say that, folks, we are not an investment platform, so there is zero gambling of your money here. We're not a trading platform, folks. Our co-op wallet, it employs artificial intelligence, the promise of blockchain, and cooperative funding to create a private member-owned global bank. And watch this, ladies and gentlemen. As that good old money, those residuals are coming to you, ladies and gentlemen, you can withdraw your deposits on a daily basis if you so choose, okay? 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Anytime your money is $50 or more, ladies and gentlemen, you're able to withdraw all or a portion of your money. When your money is $100, you can withdraw all or a portion of your money. $1,000, you can withdraw it. 10,000, 20,000, 6,732.05. You can withdraw all or a portion of your money, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So, folks, we're not like the Forsages of the world, the Daisies of the world, the Novatex, the Cash FX, the Cubatex, the Hyperverses. No, folks, no rug pulls here. Okay? Just want to nip that elephant in the room. Okay? Awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to play this video here real quick because I know many times people ask, well, Douglas, what is the product? Okay? So I just want to go over that real quick. I want to play this real short video of an interview between Elon Musk when he was starting PayPal, because Elon was the former CEO of PayPal. And I want you to see what constituted PayPal becoming the multi-billion-dollar juggernaut that it is today. Let me play this for us real quick. It's not long. It's like just 1 minute.
Did y'all think that PayPal was just going to be a simple little internet way to, or do you think it was going to turn into the major kind of transaction processing engine that it is right now?
I didn't expect PayPal's growth rate to be what it was.
Yeah.
So, and that actually created major problems. So we started PayPal on University Avenue.
Oh.
After the first month or so of the website being active, we had 100,000 customers.
Really? That wow! I didn't realize.
It was nutty.
Oh wow. And how did it start? How did people just even know to use it? And I mean, obviously, both buyer and seller have to be involved.
Yeah. Well, we started off first by offering people $20 if they opened an account, and $20 if they referred anyone.
Oh.
And then we dropped it to $10, and then we dropped it to $5. As the network got bigger and bigger, the value of the network itself exceeded any sort of carrot that we could offer.
How much money did y'all spend with that kind of $5, $10, $20 incentive to get that critical mass going?
It was a fair amount. I think it was probably $60 or $70 million.
Oh wow! Okay, so it was a substantial.
Yeah,
okay, so we're not talking peanuts here. Yeah.
And then we just did a bunch of things to decrease the friction because I mean, it's just like bacteria in a petri dish.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is try to have one customer generate like 2 customers.
Yeah.
Okay, or something like that, maybe 3 customers ideally. And then you want that to happen really fast. You could probably model it just like bacteria growth in a petri dish, and it'll just expand very quickly until it hits the sides of the petri dish. And it slows down.
Absolutely, guys. Awesome. Love that video. Guys, just real quick, I'm going to go to the back office here real quick, because what we are about showing and demonstrating, ladies and gentlemen. We're not about selling and convincing. But one of the things I like about that video that I want to point out is that, Elon Musk was just sharing that. Stop my screen share. Let me share my screen share again. Y'all can't see nothing. So Elon Musk was sharing that, 1 customer and 2 customers going out there getting 3 customers, ideally. And he wanted that to happen kind of fast. The funny thing about it that the person interviewing him didn't say, well, Elon, you're involving other people. Isn't that a pyramid? No, folks. Elon understands, okay? Folks bringing their economic value, that's what grew PayPal. Now, he said what? PayPal got off to 100,000 users in like the first couple of months, right? So I want to go here real quick to this website here. I want us to see, this is 20 PayPal statistics plus facts. How many people are using PayPal? Ladies and gentlemen, look at this right here. PayPal has 429 million active accounts. That's as of 2 years ago, okay? 429 million accounts, folks, but look at this right here. PayPal's annual revenue, ladies and gentlemen, that's annual. Annual means every year. They're at 25 billion, okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's not aliens and robots and computers that's generating them that money. Who's generating them that money, folks? That'd be people like you and I, everybody all across the world, when transactions take place. See, folks, they're in the digital wallet space. Let me share this with you, and this will be all I share about PayPal. I'm not going to read all of this, but I want to come right here because this is very significant for people to understand. back in December of 1998. See, PayPal was two other companies before it was even PayPal. It was a company called FieldLink that later was renamed Confinity. Confinity was a company, folks, which developed security software for handheld devices. Okay, watch this. When it had no success with that business model. So, folks, it was a failed business at one point. But look what it did. It later switched its focus. Are y'all seeing what it says? To a what? To a digital wallet, ladies and gentlemen. See, this is not Douglas Ford. This is Wikipedia. This is the early history of PayPal. So if you want to ask, is digital wallet a service or a product? Yes, it is, folks. But just to give you more clarity, let me go here. There's a website called Investopedia. I call it the Encyclopedia of Money. What is a digital wallet? Well, I'm not going to read all this. I just want to jump down here real quick and just go to this where it highlights types of digital wallets. Have y'all heard of this company called Cash App? Digital wallet. Apple Pay, digital wallet. Google Wallet, Samsung Wallet, PayPal, Venmo, Alipay. Folks, the banks are getting into the digital wallet game. Major credit card companies, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, folks, they're in the digital wallet space. Why? It is the modern day gold rush. It is the digital organs to the blood currency in the digital space. See, money cannot be facilitated, okay, without it going through a digital wallet. So, folks, when you have the wallet, you're in the flow of all of the transactions. No gambling, no trading, no staking, no mining, okay? Because all that is a form of gambling. Folks, when you have the wallet and you have folks on your ecosystem and the money is going through the wallet, folks, that means in our ecosystem, okay, when transactions take place, who is receiving from the transactions that take place in our ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen? That'll be us. So just think when 430 million people have a co-op wallet. Folks, see, when we say we're going to be strategically engineering wealth worldwide, we're not playing, folks. And we're only talking about people doing a one-time execution. So, folks, we only want to involve people that are at our level of ambition or higher, folks. Okay? We'll come back and get everybody else. Okay? Right now, we're looking for those that see the vision of this and want to move this thing with us and take this thing to the moon. Let me go right here just to show you guys some transparency. So I'm going to log into this account real quick. And I labeled this account called Your Cashflow Bank. So everyone, pretend you are your Cashflow Bank in this example, right? Now you're at zeros all across the board. Now I'm going to keep this demonstration short. I'm just going to do one account. But so I'm going to use somebody in the audience out there. I saw Miss Carolyn. Carolyn, okay. Do just Carolyn's Bank. Carolyn's Bank, okay. At coopcf.com. And I'm just using random information, but this is just as you guessed, invited Carolyn, okay? I'm gonna come down here and put this code that I'm not a robot, 36675, okay? And I'm hit invite. Now watch how instant this thing behaves, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Now guys, look at that, okay? Instantly you received money coming to your account. How long did it take that money to come into y'all's account, ladies and gentlemen? Please say instant, okay? Now watch this. I'm gonna leave out of this window and I'm gonna go to another window. Oh, did it log me out? Let me see if I got this browser open. Okay, all right, cool. Now I'm gonna log into that Carolyn account. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm gonna hit that right there. And when I log into this account, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be all at zeros, right? Now, these boxes come up every time it's a brand new account. So I'm just going to accept the terms and conditions here. And now we're going to be in Carolyn's account that we just created, okay? Move that out of my way. See, it says Carolyn's Bank at the top. Welcome to Carolyn's Bank. Now, I left the Your Cashflow Bank open in the background. I want you to see the predictability of this, okay, as this takes place. So this is as Carolyn now is inviting, let me see, I saw 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗺𝗏𝗶𝗺𝗏, okay. Let's do 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗀's Bank. Let's do August 22nd at coopcf.com, okay. Now, guys, I want you to see that every time accounts open, folks, okay, not only is 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗀 not only is Carolyn gonna receive, oh Lord, okay, hold on. My fingers are hitting too many buttons, made me go back. Let me go back in here. All right. See, guys, you ain't gotta be an expert in doing this. Even I'm 22 months in and I'm messing up still. So you don't have to be no tech guru doing this, but literally watching what I'm doing, folks, is all of the skill set needed here, okay? So again, that was 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗀, okay, 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗀 Bank at coopcf.com. Put this code that I'm not a robot, okay? Come down here, 42673. Okay. I'm gonna hit invite, and look what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Bounce back up here to the top. Okay, look at that. Instantly, money is in Carolyn's account. But watch this. I'm gonna come back to your bank. So as 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗀 activated her account, her inviter received. But see, you didn't invite 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗀. But watch when I hit refresh. Look what happens to your account, ladies and gentlemen. Do you see more money that went to not only to Carolyn from inviting 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗀, but money also went to your bank. But please understand, money also went to 8 other people that were in line previously, folks. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, that's how it works. Okay? It just doesn't have one receive every time 10 are receiving as accounts are opening. Okay? Awesome. So let's go back to the presentation, folks, and I'm going to share the money. Then I'll open it up for any Q&A. So guests, if you want to write any questions down, I'll entertain any question that you may have at the end of this, okay? But now, guys, I want to share with you the money, all right? Now, folks, listen. If you can just keep this as fundamental as something that we did back in the 5th and 4th grade, where we just got in line when the teacher, you know, when the class was going to PE or recess or to lunch or wherever, to the library, okay? That was one of the lines I didn't want to get in quite often, going to the library. But anyway, it's not about me, okay? But folks, keep it as fundamental as that, because that's literally all we're doing here. And with everyone just doing a one-time execution, okay, it's going to constantly scale everybody that's in line previously. Now, folks, as it's getting down to here, these people here have the social proof from those that were in line previously. Because if it wasn't working for them, it's certainly not going to work for these people moving forward. But folks, it works as advertised. So we're strategically engineering wealth worldwide, all parties becoming their own bank and funding without repayment, all accounts after you and your partners respectively contributes to you, your partners, and to your inviter's account 13 times a year. So, ladies and gentlemen, the money's just not coming one time. It's coming residually, okay? I'll explain why here in a second. But understand, as you are seeing money, as your partners are seeing money, as their partners and their partners and their partners are all scaling, folks, that money's just not coming one time. See, this is not about cash accumulation. This is about residual money, folks. Folks, you want to have residual money coming in. That's how the successful people want their money. They don't want to constantly trade time for money. The reason being, because whatever money you made the next month you got to go out and put out that same time and effort to get that same money. And then the next month, you have to go out and put that same time and effort to make that money. And then the next month, and the next month, and the next. See, that's cash accumulation. We want our money making us money. Everybody doing a one-time investment of labor that continues the scale of everybody's money as this is replicating forward. So, when you have 3 getting in line, folks, it's going to total to you guys receiving 35. But please understand, remember, when you saw money, okay, your inviter and everybody else in line prior also received. So even those that are not on the screen, they scaled as well, folks. So then your partners are doing the same one time. Please pay close attention how many times I come back to you to do any more work, to involve any more people, or to have to come out of money out of pocket to get started. Please pay attention to that, okay? So your partners, your partners, they come to 35. But look what happened. As money was coming to them, you instantly scaled predictably. Okay? See, folks, if this thing was too good to be true, we wouldn't be receiving this money. See, there's no point in me even showing you the bigger money, because if this right here is happening, everything else is going to happen, because all I'm going to be saying is everybody doing this, the money in red. So watch, these guys are doing the same thing one time. They were invited by your partners. Look what happened. Your partners scaled and you scaled. All those that are not on the screen, they scaled too. These guys come in, they do the exact same thing. They're doing it how many times? One time. 35 comes to them. Look, scales everybody's money that was in line prior. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sharing this with everybody just doing the minimum. Trust me when I tell you, some people are not doing the minimum. Some people have hundreds coming in. Some people have 10, 20. Some people have 4 or 5, okay? But I'm sharing this with everybody just only having 3 partners that you have that say, you know what? We've always talked about, us traveling the beaches of the world, okay? I want to travel the beaches of the world with you. You want to travel the beaches of the world with me. This gives us an opportunity where we both can do that, and we can intentionally create wealth, because success is by choice. So these guys make the choice, and instantly, as money is coming to them, money is coming to everybody else in line prior. As these guys instantly, when they have their partners do the exact same thing, instantly as money is coming to them, instantly everybody else is receiving. Now, folks, the reason why the money is residual, because everybody's doing a $28 subscription every 28 days. But everybody's subscription of an account after yours, that same money that you receive when their account activated, all those accounts when their subscription runs respectively, is contributing to you in your residual cash flow as their subscription is running. Folks, that same money is coming to you over and over and over again. But are you guys seeing everybody's money over $28? Because the subscription never increases. Okay? And in this example, folks, I'm sharing this with everybody doing it a one-time execution and taking a day to do it, respectively, when they get involved. Now, some people doing it in a day. No, folks, somebody get it done. Some people are getting it done in minutes. Some get it done in hours. Some, 3-4 days. Some may take a week. Some may a week and a half. But I'm sharing this with everyone to a mathematical certainty, only doing a one-time execution. So these guys do it one time, folks. Instantly, as money is coming to them, money went to everybody else in line prior as well. As these guys are doing the one-time execution. Folks, you've only been involved for 8 days. Your partners have only been involved for 7. Their partners for 6. Their partners for 5. Their partners for 4. Question: have you heard me go back to any of these people to do any more work? No. Have you heard me go back to any of these people to come out of any more money out of their pocket to pay the subscription? No. Have you heard me say anybody had to involve any more people? No. So folks, you're at 13,423, and you're not there without your partners being at 5,242. Your partners and you are not where you guys are at this point without these folks being at 2,360. Folks, that's coming in residually. All these monies you see are coming residually. These guys do it one time, folks. Scales your partners to 13,000. But your partners are not there without you being at 48,000 in this example. Folks, remember what I said, where these people are, is remember what I said? All that you did. Where these people are is all that they did. Where these people are is all that they did. And 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 they did. Now, what's going to happen when this thing goes beyond them? Well, when they come to 35, look what happens. Folks, are you seeing it mutually benefit everyone with everybody doing the same in this example? Okay? Are you seeing everybody scale, or are you just seeing just you at the top make money? Folks, you're seeing everybody scale. This is what you want, folks. You want something that's 100% mutually beneficial, okay? That's predictable, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to bring us to the close. We don't leave anybody's success left to chance. We're going to be live on this Monday, our strategic partnership meeting. It's going to be at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be on a different Zoom link. It's going to be at smarterthanmoney.live, okay? You have the opportunity to get others in front of this meeting, okay, at that time. One of our leaders will be sharing the presentation. What we like to say, you invite and we ignite, ladies and gentlemen. All parties and their partners complete Formula 35. That's have your 3 duplicate, folks. Make it a priority. I promise you won't regret it, okay? So with that being said, folks, I'm going to open up for Q&A. But folks, we're all in the driver's seat with this one. We're just opening up co-op wallets all over the world. Everyone paying it forward to 3 minimum, and they each do the same one time. It's a straight success line. We're paying it forward. We all scale in success, okay? And we're dictating, okay, however fast, however big, and whatever velocity we want to move this at. Folks, the artificial intelligence doesn't care. I showed you 10 days, but let's say everybody was going turtleneck, or not turtleneck, was going handicap turtle speed. One-legged handicap turtle speed, and let's say everybody was taking a week to do their one-time execution. Well, folks, to a mathematical certainty, that would have you at 193,000 10 weeks in, with your partners being 9 weeks in that example, they're at 48,000. With their partners being just 8 weeks in, they'll be at 13,000. Their partners being 7 weeks in, they'll be at 5,000. And ongoing residual cash flow, okay, with everybody taking a week. But what if folks were doing it in an hour? Who determines how fast it goes? We do, folks. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to stop my screen share, and I'm going to entertain any questions that anybody may have. Let me go to my Zoom here. There we go. All right. You guys can see me. And guys, if you have any questions, just go down to the bottom and hit raise your hand, and I'll see your hand raised, and I'll take on any question anybody may have. Absolutely. Let's go with Miss Rhonda Turner. Yes, ma'am.
Greetings, Wonder Twin.
Yes, ma'am. Wonder Twins power activate.
Activated. Hey, phenomenal as always. You never fail when you in this space. I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Did Elon Musk say that he stopped the referrals with PayPal?
In terms of paying out the money?
You know, like when you invite a friend, you know,
Right.
he at first started with 20 and then he went to 10, then he went to 5.
Right. Yes. I mean, well, yes, it did eventually stop paying out, you know, because they say once they got, you know, so big, they didn't need to, you know, give the carrot anymore.
Well, guess what?
What's that?
He started it up again. You can get $10 to invite your friend to open up a PayPal account. You know why? Because he knows that digital wallets are on the rise and he now has competition. So he's back in the game of giving your friends an invite reward. That's all I had to say.
Hey, you know, I mean, just again, that's Elon Musk. He's a smart businessman. Smart businessmen, they understand, you know, where the money's going. The money is going into the digital wallet. Because if you're going to be in the, well, think about it. We're going to the digital world. We're already there. And everything has to be transacted in the house through a digital wallet. There's no other way to, you know, to move the value. It moves through a digital wallet. So, but, you know, the point of it is, folks, he'd rather own the track versus bet on the horses, right? So, absolutely, kudos to him. But guys, we can do the same thing because we have our own now bank wallet. Now, it's not to say we're in competition with Elon because his digital wallet is doing a whole nother thing, right? That ain't no, well, I mean, I guess he's paying people little one-offs and whatever. But this one, our wallet provides residual cash flow. Well, let me see. I make the money from the wallets here. Elon makes the money from the PayPal. I like me getting it better. I don't know about y'all. I like me getting it. Anyway, but great point to point out, Rhonda. I appreciate that. Miss Queen, yes, ma'am. Love that name, by the way.
Good evening.
Good evening, Queen. How are you?
I'm doing good and I'm getting more excited. I just got in this a couple of days ago, but I need some clarification, maybe two. One, you're saying $28 and then I'm saying $35. And while you were doing this, the example, you were saying when you register one person, you got, I think I saw $11. So explain all of these differences, please. That's one question. I have another one after this.
Yeah, and so in essence, it's $11.75. I don't know if there's maybe something that corporate could be doing with the system that made it say $9, whatever it was. But I was literally getting a call from Greg Baldwin. Many of y'all know who that is. Maybe he's updating me on something. Maybe he experienced it too. So I don't have an answer for you just yet on that change. But again, with corporate doing some things with other systems, because a lot of these systems are talking to one another. So there could be just something, a glitch or something. I'm not sure. Literally, as I was doing the demo, it was the first time it was like I was abreast of it. So, but I'm sure it's maybe some glitch that they're just working on with corporate. But if it is any different, trust me, we will let you know.
Okay, that's one question. Number two, I was listening to the 7 o'clock call, and you were saying that you get this commission 13 times a year.
Correct.
Yeah, how do you get it 13 times? The same amount or different amount? How do you get 13 times?
Well, right, because remember, Queen, everyone's subscription is contributing to your residual cash flow. So that same money that you received from when, like, your partners activated that account and then their partners activated their account, well, they're going to be doing a subscription every 28 days. And when their subscription runs, guess what? They're sending money to you again every time their subscription runs. So that's how the money is coming residually, because you're receiving from all of your partners' subscription that they're doing. You're receiving different amounts from different, people, but nonetheless, all accounts after you're receiving from the subscription of everybody's account.
So do I have to subscribe every 28 days?
Well, no, I mean, it's your $28 is going to be automatically withdrawn out of your earnings. Because remember, as your business is growing, what is your money doing?
I see.
Right? So that subscription, you'll never see it come out because it's going to automatically come out of your earnings. You don't have to come out of your pocket, as long as you have 3 partners, because having your 3 partners covers your subscription.
I see.
But then their 3 partners, for your partners, that covers their subscription. But guess what? They also are adding to your residual cash flow too.
Good, wonderful. Now I forgot to greet someone all the way from London. There is someone on the call here from London. The young lady went to bed and got up to get on that call because, you know, they are 5 hours ahead of us. I'm very proud of her. She too is in, and I trust that we continue to grow this business. Very good business. I cannot imagine how this happens.
But guess what? You will learn it. But I always tell a person, hey, let's be earning while you're learning.
Right.
Just stay plugged in. You know, just like you're doing. I've been watching you on the meetings. Come to the locker rooms. Come to the new members orientation. Not only you stay plugged in, Queen, make sure your team is also doing the same.
Wonderful. You know, there's one guy in the Virgin Islands. He's a millionaire. He's Richard Branson. I don't know if you heard about him.
Yeah, I know Richard Branson.
Yeah, and he said, if you see an opportunity, even if you don't understand it, once you realize it's going to be a good opportunity, get in. And that's what I did. So I just I'll be a millionaire soon.
Exactly. But that's how successful people think. They think that way. Okay? It'd be those that feel they gotta take out a documentary before they make a decision on a one-time execution. Shame on y'all. Y'all need to stop that. But great.
Thank you.
That was great information.
Good.
Nice seeing you, Queen. And hey, I look forward to working with you, okay?
Okay, me too. Thank you much.
So welcome. Absolutely.
Bye.
Great. Awesome, guys. Anybody else? Testimony, questions? Okay. I see we got Shahid coming in. Yes, sir.
Phenomenal event tonight. Thank you so much for all that you do, sir.
Oh man, I appreciate it. No problem.
Yeah, I'm starting to riff like I'm trying to talk like you. Yeah, I'm like, oh man. So listen, I want to give a shout out to my brother Ambassador Judah Lyon.
Okay.
He is on. Yes, he is one of my 3 prominent strategic partners. Brother Judah Lyon is on. Yes. So I just want to give a shout out to him.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Lyon. Glad to have you. I don't know if you want to say something or make a comment or anything like that. Okay. If not, I know we call him maybe. I know we put him on the spot, so he may have a question later on. Let me see if there's any questions in the chat. Hold on. Let me check the chat.
You muted.
San Diego up in here. Welcome, San Diego. Ambassador Judah. Navlet, you did great. Thank you, Navlet. Oh, okay. You must be talking about me pronouncing your name. I did good. I appreciate that. I tried.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Okay. Yeah, my grandmother used to always get on me and say, boy, you don't mess nobody's name up.
Brother Doug Judah was unmuted. He was speaking as well.
Oh, he did? Okay. Mr. Judah, are you there, sir?
Yeah, I'm here.
Blessed to be here. Sir. Yes, sir. Nice to meet you, my friend.
Blessed to be present. My dog chimed in too. She said, yeah, that. So I'm excited about this because it's been so many things we've seen. We're familiar with all these things, you know what I mean? This is purpose. So the question I had was, where can we locate our wallet on the blockchain, right? We're on the Ethereum and the Solana, right?
Yes.
So can we view our wallet on the Ethereum, like Etherscan?
Well, no, only because, and me, I'm all about transparency. So we have global ownership rights to the wallet. So we have access to the money, but we don't own the wallet. That's the corporate. They own the wallet. So the wallet is more like a hybrid. It's like a custodial / non-custodial, meaning that it is decentralized as close as it can be, where we have access to the wallet to be able to withdraw our money. Okay. And I always tell people, if you feel a little iffy about, money being on the system, you can withdraw your money anytime. Okay. Now I'll always leave some on because I have to facilitate money from somebody else's co-op wallet to another co-op wallet, things of that nature. But yeah, so it's more of a hybrid model. But we always say, not your keys, not your wallet, but I've been able to withdraw my money flawlessly. My wallet's never been shut down. I've never not had access to my money. So just all that to say, you're in a pretty good place. even though it's not true decentralization when you can go to the Etherscan. And I know it's a little techie for a lot of people. Try not to overcook your grits with that. But yeah, I mean, it's as close to decentralization as it can be.
It's okay. So what you're saying, what I'm hearing, right, is that it's as transparent as the blockchain.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, and I see that too off the presentations. Now that I reflecting on it, it's like you see all your transactions. That's the blockchain. That's the same thing.
Right. So yeah, you can go in your back office under your transactions and see all of your transactions. You know, all of your withdrawals, all of your debits, all of your deposits. Everything will be right there.
Right. Hey, big ups, Douglas.
Absolutely, sir. Big ups to you, man. Big ups
Appreciate
to you.
Hey, and big up to Shahid Ali for sharing this with the team.
Absolutely.
Yo, respect, King. We're gonna respect this movement, this Spiral Uppington movement.
Yes, sir. To the moon, Alice.
Absolutely. I love it. Oh, guys, I mean, that's the truth. You know, that's what makes us a cooperative, because we all have like vision and passion. My passion comes from where I came from. I've been through all the rug pulls. I've been victim, lost tens of thousands of dollars in those things. And I know I still have friends that do them. You know, I've learned my lesson. The last company I was in, I lost a total of 15 grand. You know, my wife couldn't even talk to me for a whole month. I was like, baby, I thought it was good. But anyway, I don't know why I mentioned that. But, and you know, and I come from network marketing, right? And again, I'm not bashing that industry because I was able to make 6-7 figures in that industry, right? So it was good. But the success of it in terms of the masses, in terms of duplication, you know, you weren't really able to duplicate long term because typically it's subject to saturation, right? There's only so much of the juice or so much of the powder, and recruiting always slows down. Well, if you don't have an income stream coming in when recruiting slows down, then you got to keep going to another company, to another company, to another company, another company, another company, and sooner or later you're going to get burnt out. Here, we don't go anywhere because we're in the digital space. There's no saturation in the digital space. So I was all in. I didn't need the global pool bonus. I didn't need the flip over backwards matching bonuses. I didn't need the ruby pin level, the diamond pin. No, because I can't take that stuff to the bank anyway. You know what I can take to the bank? Residual cash flow. Money just flowing into my bank over and over and over again. I can take that to the bank. Absolutely. All right. Mr. 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗶𝗶𝗺𝗏. Yes, sir.
Greetings, family. Greetings. Hey, I just wanted to give a shout out to two of my brothers from the West Coast. I see this on the line tonight. That's Carl X and Michael Watts. I just wanted to congratulate both of them. They're newly new members to the community, and we're getting ready to tear it up. So I just wanted to shout them out real quick. If you guys have anything you want to say, please do so.
Absolutely. Please do so, man. The only bad question, guys, is the one you don't ask. Every question is a good question, even if you've asked it 20 times. Yes, Mr. Carl. Yes, sir.
Okay, how y'all doing? How's everybody doing this evening?
Oh, man, we're doing blessed, man. Blessed.
All right. Yes, sir.
Glad to see you.
Good to be seen. So anyway, I'm just getting going. I'm just trying to see. Well, I think I found a part on the website that, you know, for orientation button, and it said something about getting 50 contacts and start, you know, working with that.
Okay.
Which I'm, you know, in the process of doing now.
Yes, sir.
So what is the best way to execute the people that you already know? Have a conversation, send them a video, you know, and then invite them to a meeting. What is that whole process?
Well, you know, depending on your influence with said people, I mean, some people, man, you can drive by there and show them a demonstration of the bank. Some people, if you can invite them to, what we like for you to do is like do a Zoom, do a strategic partnership meeting, and we like to call it like your first movers advantage meeting, right?
Okay.
You know, where you're going to invite just the exclusive, you know, board of directors type people to where how we present it is that, you know, this is the First Movers Advantage meeting. I wanted to bring it to just some exclusive friends and partners before I take it to my whole network. So you kind of give that exclusivity in a meeting like that. And then, you know, with that private meeting, you know, we'll be able to take Q&A because it'll be a private setting. You know, those guys will feel comfortable because they know you're there, and whoever's presenting your leader or whatever the case may be. So that's how you typically want to do it. You do a private strategic partnership meeting, and you get meetings like that duplicating. And then, you know, we also have a text script that we have that's very, very powerful, has a lot of credibility to it. But let that be like the secondary option. But first, you want to get a strategic partnership meeting, a private Zoom with your first movers, and start from there. Absolutely.
Okay, very good. One other question, and I see Sister Rhonda's on here as well. She helped me to establish my tokens and go through that whole process. And what I noticed is that process was kind of drawn out. I don't know. I think we went around the normal way and went to I forget the name of the website we went to actually get the tokens, but there was some issue going on with the website that it's normally done on. But that situation, as far as getting your tokens, that can be is it always going to be kind of drawn out, or can it be really kind of?
Let me ask you this: were you using a debit card or were you using a crypto exchange?
I was using a debit card.
Okay. Well, typically, if that was your first time with that particular financial institution, the first time they're going to have that KYC part of it. And so once you establish, because KYC stands for Know Your Customer. Okay. So because they don't want anything illegal going on, because they know a lot of things sometimes go on illegally with crypto. They just want to make sure everything is on the up and up. And they do that with the KYC. But once you do that and it's established, Carl, you won't have to do that again. It's just that first time.
First time. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Good enough. All right. That's it. Thank you.
No problem. Great question, by the way. And glad to have you to the team, man. I look forward to working with you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Look forward to working with you as well.
You're working with a stand-up guy, and I'm not saying that just because he's there. We have private conversation. He's really passionate about the vision here, and so, for a person like that to extend the invitation, that means a lot.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Mr. Key, did you have another question, sir?
No, sir. I'm good.
Oh, he good. Okay, he up there raising his hand. I think he's doing a refresh on his screen or something. Anyway, guys, anybody else? Questions going? Okay, let me see. Let me look at the chat real quick. Not your key. Not your, okay. All right. Okay, cool beans. All right, guys, looks like we all good. Well, okay, guys. Well, listen, we're gonna be back on Monday. But we all know we got locker room Saturday. Well, hold on. Ambassador Judah, you have your hand raised?
Yes, sir. Thank you for calling on me, Douglas.
No problem.
Just one quick question. I heard it mentioned that the creator of crowdfunding was involved with this.
Right. Yes.
Can you remind me about that, please? Or remind us about that, please? Because I was like,
well, in terms of the history of the story, I wasn't around when he created it all. But his story is, he's the one that originated crowdfunding. He just, never got, he just never, looked for the credit of it. Yeah, but I think he started crowdfunding way back in 2001 or something like that. He created the world's first royalty card. His name's David Rosen. He started the world's first royalty card. When everybody was getting royalties as being customers, loyal customers, he started that. And I think he said he started crowdfunding like 2008 or something like that. Can't remember the timeline. I don't remember the name of the company either. But if you go to YouTube, and he shares his story quite often. I just don't remember like the timeline off the top of my head. But yeah, he's the one that originated crowdfunding.
Yo, thank you. That's enough information. You said David Rosen. I mean, I could Google and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But what did he start this company? Is that what it is?
Yeah. I mean, in essence, all this is under his umbrella. Okay.
Say less. Say less, for sure. That's clarity, and that's exactly what I needed to hear.
Absolutely.
Yeah, affirmation. Yay and amen.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Great question. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it. I don't see any more questions in the chat. Great presentation. Appreciate you, Daphne, as always. Well, guys, listen, we're going to close out again. Saturday Locker Room this Saturday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. It's going to be some powerful information. There's going to be some updated information on the system. So, definitely plug your teams in. Guys, don't show up to the locker room alone, okay? I'm going to give you a little secret. I've learned this a long time ago. The teams that dominate the locker room, their businesses are game-changing, okay? Why? Because you're not the only one getting the information. When your team is getting that information just as well as you're getting it, folks, you'll have people that you can't thump them out of this thing if you wanted to. They'll do it without you, okay? You know why some of the leaders in here that have coming on recently, brand new in the last 3, 4, 5 months, are just going to town? I see them at locker room every time. They don't miss. So, ladies and gentlemen, plug your team into the locker room, okay? You want to do that?
Mr. Ford?
Yes.
What is the link for the locker room?
Queen, the link is smarterthanmoney.
Queen, I say I'll get with you. We send it to you a few times. You don't read all your stuff.
I do. I go to them and I run away and I don't go back. I don't go back.
Yeah, there you go. And you don't go back. So
Okay.
we'll be all together. Just
Okay, great. Thank you.
Your Telegram group. Pay attention to your notifications,
Mhm.
and let's make history together.
Yeah,
Thank you for all that you do.
Will do. Thank you much.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, guys, listen, I'm not going to keep you any longer. Locker room this Saturday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. And as we like to conclude every time we come together, folks, we just don't want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you scale in your residual cash flow. But most importantly, we want to see each and every one of you over the top. Take care. God bless.